Ruins with love. 3,000 years ago, there was a king of the Abyssal Ruins. Many people in modern history think that this king was a human, but actually it was a Pokemon. King Harmonia is what they called it, and behind that name, it was the mythical Pokemon Meloetta. What's unique about Meloetta is that it has the power to control the feelings of those around it. So whoever hears its melodies is granted eternal happiness, which is why the people of the Abyssal Ruins praise Meloetta as their king. One day, on a dark, stormy day, there was 3 fierce legendary Pokemon who controlled the forces of nature, who went on a rampage and threatened those who lived in the Abyssal Ruins. But King Harmonia managed to calm down the forces of nature, defeating them alone, one by one. And on that day, the forces of nature joined the king within the Abyssal Ruins. The people didn't know what to think of these creatures, but King Harmonia assured them that these once monsters are beings called Pokemon. And so the people praised their king and said that the king is the hope and the future, the great King Harmonia. But there was something wrong. These 3 Pokemon were sought after by corrupt civilizations, and were wanted for their immense power to gain control of the Pokemon world. And since Meloetta used its relic song in unison with its reveal glass to stop the rampage, their civilization might be targeted for war. Meloetta became paranoid and started scattering their treasures all around the Abyssal Ruins with spells that kept them safe. Prime leads to truth, truth, truth. King light shines, shines, shines. King moves his people, people, people. But then suddenly, hundreds, if not thousands of soldiers from all around the region joined forces to invade the Abyssal Ruins and capture the legendary Pokemon. Meloetta's worst fear had come true. The king's instinct took over and casted a parasong that brought fear to every soldier around it. But sadly, they wouldn't back down. So in a last stand, Meloetta emitted a powerful psychic attack that lifted the ruins up into the air and onto the sea. And as the ruins sinked, the king emitted an echoed voice and whirled away his people onto a nearby land, saving them from the invaders. The king was exhausted, and his parasong was coming to an end. So with its last breath, it teleported the massive soldiers along with itself to an unknown dimension, and King Harmonia was never to be seen again for thousands of years. A great war has erupted between the Kalos and Galar regions. Because of the mythical Pokemon Melmetal disappearing, the supply for iron drastically decreased and caused these 2 regions to fight for what was left over. This war went on for months, even years, and the Kalos king known as AZ grew tired of the constant battling between the 2 regions. So in an effort to please his king, AZ's Floette decided to enter into battle to try to win the war. Unfortunately though, it was fatally wounded and died defending for its kingdom. This made AZ lose himself and prompted him to build an ultimate weapon in order to revive his lost best friend. But in order to revive the deceased, it took the power of a legendary Pokemon. So when AZ fired the ultimate weapon, it obliterated both sides of the war, absorbing all life energy, reviving its deceased Pokemon. Although, the firing of the ultimate weapon came with an unintended consequence. The power emitted from the weapon's firing split the Earth into 2 parallels. One parallel was left over with immense energy that bled out of the Earth's surface. The other parallel transformed regular stones into Mega Stones and gave the Pokemon the ability to Mega Evolve. Continuing on in parallel number 1, the immense energy that bled from the Earth's surface attracted a powerful legendary Pokemon known as Eternatus, a Pokemon that is known for destroying planets. The day that it arrived to the Galar region is known as the Darkest Day, because as it sucked energy from the power spots around it, it caused Pokemon to Dynamax, which made them go berserk, almost destroying the entire region. But 2 young heroes were approached by the legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazinta, and with their help, they stopped Eternatus from destroying the Galar region, ending the Darkest Day. And as these 2 heroes were celebrated, they were given the title the Kings of the Galar region, starting a new era with these Dynamax Pokemon. 1,000 years has passed, and in Parallel Earth number 2, the Draconic people are flourishing in Meteor Falls. This ancient civilization specialized in dragon-type Pokemon, making them one of the strongest tribes in the area. And as they grew larger, they gave worship to their god, the legendary Pokemon Rayquaza. One day, a powerful meteor struck the Earth and awoken the super ancient Pokemon Groudon and Kyogre. Because of this meteor falling from space, it emitted powerful energy that caused these two legendary Pokemon to revert into their primal forms. Drenched with power, the two super ancient Pokemon started to clash and began one of the most devastating battles the world had ever seen. Groudon, the maker of land, spawned a radiating sunlight, while Kyogre, the maker of the seas, whirled up a wicked rainstorm. Because of the clashing weather destroying everything around it, the Draconic people became worried for their home, so they prayed for their savior. Soon, their god sprouted up into the air and shocked the battlefield with a powerful roar that cleared the radical weathers. Although, this time it was different. The two super ancient Pokemon were even more powerful than they were thousands of years ago, making it very difficult for Rayquaza to make its move. But the people of the Draconic clan all held their transform stones up into the air and chanted a ritual which caused Rayquaza to approach them. And as their keystones started to shine, reacting with Rayquaza's Mikado organ, the legendary dragon roared with pain and formed the first ever Mega Evolution that any Pokemon has done in Earth's history. The winds turned into streams and cloaked the two super ancient Pokemon, stunning them from their battle. And as they search for the source of this newfound power, Rayquaza drops from the clouds and separates the two legendary Pokemon, ending their war.